It's a secret society. All they ask is trust. Blessings, people. I'm Magnetic Intuition. I hope all is well. I hope you're staying blessed. You know I got a topic for you. We're going to talk about paranoia, right? Being paranoid, right? One of the top things that the secret societies love for you to be. Basically being in fear, right? However you look at it, right? And of course, I got a story for you, but I can only speak, about myself, So let's talk about it, right? So, me being a Scorpio, right? In my chart, one of my weaknesses is said to be paranoia, right? And when these secret societies, when they study you, when you're a targeted individual, you're being studied, right? They use your weaknesses against you, right? They study you. They study everything, right? They study your birth chart, what I'm talking about right now. They study like your personality, what gets you upset, your dream state. They go into your dream state with witchcraft, and they try to figure out your weaknesses. You understand what I'm saying? And paranoia is definitely one of the things that Scorpios are known for having weaknesses in, right? So of course, through my journey with being gang stalked and being harassed by secret societies, right? Freemasons, Eastern Stars, CIA, government, and etc. Any dark side of those, right? That are involved, right? Paranoia was one of the things that I suffered with when this first went on, right? Because you got to think about it. When you first find out that you're targeted, there's a lot of fear tactics, right? That go on, right? For instance, you have random people following you around with cameras, right? And you're really trying to figure out why they're doing it, right? And then you have things like a bag of blood. It might be even fake blood, I don't know. But for instance, one of the things that happened to me was I walked out when I came back to my car from going into the grocery store, there was a bag of blood near my car. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, these people serious, So then I started catching on and just, license plates, of course, seeing my name on license plates and my birth date and all that. And then, you realize that all your phones are hacked, your laptops are hacked. You realize that all of your friends pretty much were in a secret society, set you up. You realize your family, it's just a lot of stuff that go on. So there's a lot of paranoia. You can't really trust people. And if you're using something like marijuana or alcohol, that just intensifies it, right? So in the past, as I mentioned before, I used to use marijuana. And like I mentioned, they used to put witchcraft in my marijuana, right? But of course, if you want to defeat your enemy, you have to get rid of all of your so-called addictions, right? Right? So of course, I had to do that. That was the only way, right? If I'm dealing with millions of people that are coming up against me, I have to be focused. I have to be ready. So fear, of course, is going to be number one, right? Paranoia, right? Being paranoid, right? And the way they keep you paranoid is to constantly do things to you, constantly, right? While you're asleep, while you're awake. I'll put these videos out just to show y'all, just for y'all to take notes, like I always mention, because even though it may not be happening to you, if you're someone this doesn't happen to, it can possibly happen, especially if you believe in the Most High Yahweh. You understand? Or if you're someone that has a heart A lot of these people don't have a soul. If you're someone that has a soul, right, you have to remember that anything that you witness or anything you speak out about, you can be targeted at any given time. So you have to be ready for these things. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I make these videos. Besides just putting my videos out here to tell my testimony, I have to keep y'all alert on what's going on, because it can happen to you. So I want to make sure I train people to be able to be ready for what's going on, right? So perfect examples would be if you're in your room, your home, anywhere you're at, and people are banging on your walls, like I mentioned, you know what I'm saying, hitting your ceilings, or somebody's hitting below, under you, like if you're at a hotel or apartment, you understand what I'm saying? So there's different things that are meant to be done to you so you could be paranoid at all times, you understand? People putting phones in your face and all that, you have to be ready, because these are trigger points. They want you to react and try to like assault them so they can get you arrested. So once you get in prison or jail, it's like, bro, you're stuck, or lady, you're stuck. You understand what I'm saying? So you must be ready for anything when you believe in the Most High Yah. You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever you like to call your God, right? Whether it be people believe that Jesus Christ is God, people believe in Allah. You understand what I'm saying? And there's other gods that people believe in. But if you have a good heart, you're not into that devil worshiping stuff, then you have to be prepared for anything. And paranoia is definitely one of them, where the devil's minions, they steadily attack you, steadily calling your phone randomly out of nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? Then hanging up, or maybe calling you when you're like trying to read, or calling you when they're watching you on video. Because what they like to do when you're a target, they like to record you on video. That's their like favorite thing to do, and just watch you on the dark web with millions of people, millions of other cult members. You understand what I'm saying? So you just have to be prepared for these things. You understand what I'm saying? Have to be prepared. And this is going on constantly. We're talking like every 5 minutes on the hour. Like, I'm not playing with you. And to be real, you understand what I'm saying? Like, the things that I'm doing, like the way I'm exposing these people, you understand what I'm saying? Like, they literally want me dead. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't no scare tactic. Like, they literally want me dead. But as I talk about in the other videos, they can't touch me anyway. That's a whole nother story, though. I talk about it, but that's a whole nother story. I'm protected. And I'm sure you protected too. So, but you had to be prepared. You can't like lash out on these people. These people got government agents, police officers, lawyers on their side. You understand what I'm saying? All you could do is report it to the FBI. That's what I recommend. It's just a corrupt system, man. Seriously. So be fearless. Like I always mention, be fearless. And just understand that the goal for them is keeping you paranoid. So stay away from that marijuana, stay away from the alcohol. Keep it to a minimum if you do it, because I'm telling you, if you for the Most High Creator, at some point they're going to want to come for you. Stay blessed, people. Stay motivated. I'm Magnetic Intuition. Blessings.